Okay, early time. Let's get this started. Apply. Go with that darkness level. I think we'll be fine. The story of Martha is Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience, oh, we're screwed, and carries the appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the human mind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, disfigurement of human bodies, and self-harm disturbing. So that kind of answered some of our questions, at least. We know what some of the triggers are going to be going into here. Oh my goodness. What have we done? Nice, just barely, Creme. Barely made it. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources are available at... I can't pronounce that, but go there, please. Anybody that needs help, that would be great. Get the help you need. I really have no idea what to expect from this game. Is this a video or the game's graphics?
Ciao. I'm Giulia. Giulia K.
It's really good.
I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that... I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
So this might be a flashback. Maybe we're going to be playing in the 20s right now. New chapter, The Legend, summer
Nanny,
1929.
Will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming soon.
I'll try to turn it up real quick. A little bit more volume there.
I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Giulia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear.
That doll looks
She
cursed.
still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Brutal.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Aw. Good memories. Good. We're starting off with good memories. So we use the mouse to move the camera. I'm
According
playing
to an
now.
ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
Doesn't sound like a happy story.
She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Oh, it looked like her... What's going on there? Is her arm exploding? We can speak up. I clicked too slow.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl.
Jeez. Well, justice, right?
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found.
I like the pencil
Since
drawings.
then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved.
I feel like we need to
When
turn up just a
fog
little bit. What do you
arises,
think?
The White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, no, no.
No,
Keep
Nanny.
going.
Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
I can really feel hear my video card going nuts trying to play this game. It's definitely using that RTX.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Yeah, that didn't sound like a kid's story at all. What the heck? Why are you trying to traumatize your child? Okay, I can already tell just by looking around here, this is not a smooth experience with RTX on and DLSS off. So what I'm going to do real quick is go into here, go to video. Hopefully I can change this on the fly and turn DLSS onto balance to see how this looks. So what this is supposed to do is it keeps all the graphics settings, but it does some kind of interpolation of the image, so it renders it at a lower quality, but you usually can't tell the difference. But it runs smoother. Oh yeah, see, that makes a huge difference. That looks much smoother. Okay, so DLSS still needed for RTX on. There we go. That's much better. What is this? Is this like a camera or something?
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
So old school. I love it.
Put the new film in.
So what do you guys think now that we're playing a little bit? Volume up or leave it about there?
Close the camera. Load the film.
I have a feeling this game's going to be a slow burn with the spooks.
Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
I noticed that too. Just the voice is a little quiet. We might check to see if we can just turn up the voices. Okay, so if I move my mouse... Oh, there it is. Oh, crap. That's a body in the water. That's Martha.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Just what you don't want to see when you're just trying to take some nice pictures of the lake.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Oh, we're undressing because we're going to jump in the water, huh? Whoa. That's pretty cool looking. Go up to the surface. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, she
I
dead.
instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm.
Okay, looks like we can...
Martha is not dead.
Oh, yeah. She's not napping.
It's not possible.
I'm going to see if I can turn up just the volume of the voices. Yeah, see, everything's kind of at max. So what I think I'm going to do is turn down the effects a little bit, keep the speech volume at 100%, and then crank the whole thing up a little bit. That way the voices aren't so soft. There we go.
It's not true.
I'm going to check for a pulse.
There's no need to worry.
CPR.
Everything is fine.
What are you talking about?
Everything will be fine.
Oh, dang.
I have to stay calm.
Now that hits really close to home with
Martha
everything
is
going
not
on right
dead.
now.
It's not possible. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
What's the significance of that date? Because this is 1929, right?
Is everything okay?
Oh no, that was when they were kids. That was probably her birthday. Crap, is this the
What
parents?
are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me.
Mm-hmm.
My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Yeah, so 1929 was
I
when
would
we were
have
a
to
child.
pretend to be Martha. Forever.
Now we're in 44. Oh, that's crazy. And Martha was deaf, yeah. One day after Martha's death, 10:30 p.m.
O Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Eerie, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
He's gone to drinking. Don't blame him. Italy become Martha. Oh, that's cool. If you press spacebar, it'll show you things that you need to interact with. Hints can be disabled within game settings. I probably need hints. Okay, you hold the button down.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
I don't see why not, Krem.
Books, books, and more books. In our villa there must be 10 times more than even here.
It seems like that would be identity theft, Katamari. I mean, have you ever seen twins that were so similar that they couldn't even be told apart by people that knew them very well? Like that kind of surprises me. I know a few sets of twins, and like some are very much identical, but I can always still tell just by how they act and like little things who is who. What is that? Is that a lighter? Oh, I'm just holding it.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
Phantasma. I'm no historian, but did they just put the dead daughter in the office? Sure kind of looks like it. Or this might be like a dining room? I don't know. It's got a fireplace. Okay, we're going to light all the candles. There we go. I thought it was a lighter. Hope this music isn't going to get me DMCA'd.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
He's not
Never
going to
a
answer.
moment's peace. Even at a time like this, she can't sit still for a second.
Even maxing out the voice volume, it's still kind of quiet, isn't it? I think she's just very soft-spoken. What is this? You can hear it? Okay, good. I need to turn my headset
July
up a little bit.
17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family.
Let's see. W to change telegram.
Is someone coming
July
to get these
17th,
damn
1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Giulia.
I'll get them
When
flowers.
Mummy asks for something, there's no escaping it.
I'm busy.
July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
Yes, platypus. My mom does the same thing with me and my brothers all the time, but it's more of just like it's how her brain works. Just like thinking, kid, name, just throws it out there, you know?
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
Oh, that's interesting, Krem. I didn't think about that. Yeah, we probably do need to pretend like we're deaf. So if she's yelling and Dad's asleep not to tell us, like, would we even know that we're being called?
The telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me. There's no reason to use the phone
Do I
right
have
now.
to do everything as usual? Erik, get a move on.
I wonder if I'm supposed to
I
wake
better
him
go
up.
or she'll end up getting seriously angry.
Oh,
For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible.
like
It
that.
must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
It's very subtle. That's cool. And it's not my stream, but the game has a border around it. Like all the borders are kind of rounded, almost like a little film reel. It's kind of neat.
I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, with the war going on, you always have to have that on. Kind of like how right now we're checking the news all the time for what's going on in Ukraine.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Let's see, was I not putting these here? In her hands or something?
Parla Londra.
Uh-oh,
Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali.
something's happening.
Felice non è felice. E c'è stata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda.
Is this code?
Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
Sounds like it was some kind of special code so they don't know what they're actually saying. Oh, I see. I gotta put it over here. Yeah, time to take notes. There we go.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Maybe our dad woke up? It looks like one of those little containers they serve sake in.
Erik, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all
Listen in.
places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
Oh, we can spy.
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Giulia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Giulia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough,
What?
she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Giulia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Giulia is dead, Irene. Dead.
He knows.
Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all.
Oh.
You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
Or no, he has it
They
mixed up
have
as
done
well.
this
That's
to
right.
get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Giulia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl.
So we
What
hurt
will
Martha?
I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Giulia.
True.
I
So we are Giulia. Giulia hurt
While American bombings continue to
Martha.
devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home.
Hey, that's
What
us.
possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
What an interesting start to the story that we take over our dead sister's role. And why would we do that?
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Okay, now it's gonna get creepy. Oh crap. We have to move. Martha has found... that's not correct. Martha has lost. My. Oh, didn't like that. Martha has lost her. Oh no! My screen glitched for a second and it went the wrong direction. Martha has lost my... Wait, oh, I mixed it up again. How many times can I fail this? Martha has lost her. I can only probably remember 5 or 6 of these and then I'll be totally lost. Soul. Hey, I got it. Pro gamer here, guys.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
Oh, wait, was that a video camera that we were
Martha
setting?
has lost her soul.
Oh, that's creepy. Going back into the water, because I wonder if it captured anything that we were doing. Maybe there's some evidence of us swapping roles. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Phantasma. They... That's a failure. I... stole... her. Both, probably. I'm gonna go identity. There we go. Just a photo on a timer. Yeah, so we don't know what it actually captured, Katamari, but one instant of that it probably saw. Whoa. What is going on there? Somebody's jamming on that guitar. That's how I play guitar. In a sense. Phantasma. Oh no, what are we doing? Oh, I don't like this. Are we gonna take her face? Have you guys ever seen Face Off with John Travolta? Here's the sequel. This is gross. This is so gross. We're not even using a knife, we're using a name tag. Oh. Oh man. It's worse when I have to do every small movement with my hand. Maybe this was censored on PlayStation. Oh, that's pretty bad. Okay, it was very subtle, but when I looked back down, the music got loud again. That was creepy. I think we're good, Phantasma. I think we're good. It was just a dream. It was just a dream. Remember, she's having nightmares. What are those loading screen images? It's interesting.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Okay. What is that picture directly above us or in front of us? Oh, there's a picture of the two of us together.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
Okay, from that picture, they look identical to me.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
That makes sense, Hasifa, because it was kind of extra disturbing with me having to like actually move the mouse to do each cut. Like, I don't know if I need that much interactivity. Okay, space to highlight the points of interest again. There's some
Scary
creepy
fairy
pictures.
tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Those are some creepy pictures. I can see why they're scary fairy tales.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
Hey, there's that RTX. You can see all the reflections in that little mirror right there. That's cool.
Even more scary fairy tales.
There's the big bad wolf. Is that what that one is? There's her closet.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Creme need better RTX.
This dress is only for special occasions.
What? It looks like a long sleeve shirt. That's a dress. All right. That's what we're wearing. So we need to find a key so we can get in here. Oh, you definitely want to try out the RTX in that game. That one's really cool. I still feel like it's chugging a little bit. Not too bad, but every once in a while I feel it slow down a little bit. Luckily, it's not an action game, so it doesn't affect it too much.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
Apo, is that like a boyfriend or something?
The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
That might be it, Phantasma. I bet it is folded up. Yeah, it just looked like a sweatshirt to me.
Nanny will be visiting me soon.
All these olden time pictures always look so creepy, don't they? Nobody's smiling. It just looks like they're held at gunpoint almost.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
But you have the key, right? No, I guess I don't have the key for that either. It's like a heater, a very old school heater.
I'm already dressed.
Good. I'm glad that I put Martha's clothes on and not our old clothes on. That's very true, Phantasma. Pictures back then couldn't have been fun to take.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
B to open bag. You have opened Giulia's bag. Here you can find objects that Giulia always carries with her along and any picked up items during the game. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Select an object to use or analyze it. Now try selecting the key or map. So let's check out the map. That's a really nice hand-detailed map. That's cool. I like the illustration. Oh, that's creepy. I don't know why you need that. But it still looks really cool. We have no photos in the album. Whoa! A log. Oh, this is all of the text in the game. That's cool. If for whatever reason we missed some dialogue, we can go back here and look at that. I like that. Here's our objective. Things to do. I must put one of my photos in this empty frame. I always said to Martha I would, but never did. She would have liked that so much. And we need the camera to do that. Okay. Good, we could be re-traumatized. I love that. In Krem, in ye old picture-taking times, corpses looked clearer on picture because they didn't move. That makes sense. They're perfectly still. All right, they better be. Okay, let's also check out this key that we have.
The key to my trinket box.
Oh, good. So we can open this. Do I have to hit B and hit that? How does this work? Oh, I just needed to have it in my inventory. Okay.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944.
Story time.
This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
How is that a good memory? That story in the beginning was terrifying. He likes these dark tales.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
It seems like they got along great. And that must have been the day that it happened, huh? Looks like that's the end of the diary. Music's really creepy. I like it. Oops. How do I get out of here? Oh, close. Here it is.
Yes, Erie, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
Her
Fine,
mom
but
coming.
I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say?
Let me sleep all day.
Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
So we don't exactly know her motivations for role switching yet. She kind of vaguely mentioned that it's better that Giulia's dead and Martha's alive. And maybe as Giulia, she was causing problems with the parents, but we don't know all the details. And then the father mentioned something about hurting Giulia, so we don't know what's going on there yet either.
It's me with the nanny. Or maybe it was Martha. No one can remember.
And the detail on these things are so good. Yeah, could be that mom has a problem with Giulia as well. I gotta remember to use spacebar more to identify what to look at. Here's something.
I still like to have the books and games from when I was little with me.
And she needed the comfort from her mother when she found Martha. That's true. Yeah. I think we looked at everything. Oh,
It's
calendar.
July 18th. It's about 9:30.
Might be important. Solid duck, 10 out of 10. Okay, I think that's everything in here until we get the trinket key, trinket box key. That's brutal. Why have such disdain for your child? I want to know that history. Door's locked. I really like the detail on everything.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here. There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
Oh, this is actually her work. That's cool. I don't like that they just told me how to run.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Does that mean I'm going to have to run very soon? Here's Giulia's room.
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room. It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Maybe they're going to remodel it, turn it into a man cave. Yeah, see all those like neat effects like that right there? That's probably RTX related as well. Yes, a 1900s PC gaming room, right?
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Giulia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
You know, I've never experienced that phantasma.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
I was going to say, I've seen a few games like that Edith Finch game where they did lock up every room once somebody passed away. Kind of a similar idea. Here's the newspaper.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Giulia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Because we don't really know what the heck happened to her, besides that she drowned. But it seemed like we were going to go hang out together. So I wonder what else was going on at that time. Sid, I think the hunt is about to start. What hunt? I'm worried now. And Phantasma, you have friends who died in high school and their mom kept the room exactly as it was, right down to the clothes left on the bed and floor. She did that for years. Probably all part of grieving, right? I can't say I've ever experienced anything like that, but I haven't lost anybody like in my immediate family that wasn't like old and passing away. It seems like much more like a parent with a young one, right? I guess maybe somebody might do that with their parents, but less likely.
Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours.
Whoa.
Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Giulia K. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Giulia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th.
Ooh,
A
50
kilo
grams.
more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Well, that's good news. I mean, during the war, everything was so limited. They're actually getting a little bit more food during these trying times, right? Math POV. Kano, how you doing, Kano? Welcome to the stream. Oh, so here's our objectives right now. So we still have to find the camera, which I think is right here on the table, so we can take a selfie, ye old selfie, and put it in the frame. And then in the newspaper, we have to read the newspaper, and additional information might be on the table. I think we're done with that. So I think that's it. We can close that. There we go. Here's the camera. What is that right there?
Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times.
I love chocolate. Yoink. For Giulia, to take more and more photos, Dad. Got to get the aiming just right so that it has a hand. You see that if I move my mouse a little bit up, it's an arrow. I can't click on it. If I move it too far down, can't do it. It's like right there. There we go.
For Giulia, to take more and more photos, Dad.
I'm kind of surprised we couldn't take the chocolate either.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
That's what our mom called us, right? A little sparrow?
During deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Giulia?
Kano, I think now she's both
There might
the
be
Twix.
birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
Ah, so do we need to find some...
These plates are not ours.
Bread?
Nanny left them here. I remember them well.
Or that was the nanny, not the mom. That's right, Sid. Thank you. And I think the nanny's coming to visit soon. I would assume we have to take bread out to lure the bird.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could just press spacebar. That shows me everything I can interact with. There's bread right there, but I can't take it. Yeah, we are all the Twix. Do you guys like Twix? I enjoy it. It's not like my favorite candy, but I do like it.
One of Daddy's many photos. Who knows who these other people are?
And why do you hate? I like it. I said I like it. Twix are good. Like if you gave me like 3 or 4 candies from like a basic Halloween mixture, like I prefer Reese's to Twix, like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Snickers and Twix, oh, that's pretty close. I'm not sure which of those I would
so
like
lucky.
more.
In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Thank you so much for the follow, Kano. Are you not a fan of Reese's? Reese's peanut butter cups. Not Reese's Pieces. They're fine, but I prefer the peanut butter cups. Let's see what's down here. Chocolate is mid. Take that back. Although I do prefer chocolate or dark chocolate. I recently had what would you call it? Like they're kind of thinner dark chocolate Reese's cups, and those are really good.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin, delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
I mean, they're probably making their own clothes, aren't they?
These could be of use to me.
Oh, God. I'm kind of worried why. It's kind of a creepy game. Why do you need the giant scissors?
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking.
Ooh, platypus. I do love some chocolate pretzels. I'm such a big peanut butter fan. Peanut butter filled pretzels are one of my weaknesses. And at Trader Joe's, we found chocolate covered peanut butter pretzels. And oh,
Mummy's medicine.
those are dangerous.
Will they do her any good?
I don't know, what kind of medicine is it? It still feels a little chunkier than it should. I'm going to try one more thing. Under video, we're going to tweak the DLSS to performance. And see if that works better. And this feels a little bit better over time. We'll keep that. Otherwise, I might turn the ray tracing off. I don't know. It could be... That's wine, right? Tell me that's wine. It could be that the ray tracing is just like pretty like implemented to the point where it's just too expensive to run and it'd be better to turn it off.
Daddy is so proud of it.
Frozen Reese's. I don't think I've ever had frozen. I have it in the fridge, like cold, and that's good. I've never tried frozen. Just spilled wine. That's all. Here's the dark room where we can
Daddy set up his dark room here.
develop the photos.
He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the dark room when I want to.
I'll give that a shot, Phantasma. Yeah, I never thought to do that. And the only Reese's that is good, Easter Circle ones. Ooh, yes. I actually like the Heart Valentine's Day ones too. It has a little bit more peanut butter per chocolate ratio. But yeah, those are all really good. Try taking a photo of a sparrow outside to test the camera properly. I'm working on it. I'm exploring.
There are 3 baths when developing photos. A development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
What game did we play recently? Not real recently, but like in the last year where we had to develop photos and it was kind of a complicated setup. I remember we had to in Black Mirror 2, but I thought there was another game that we did that in.
Before I can use the Enlarger, I should take a photo. Daddy had this device brought here last week.
Medium,
It's old,
thank you.
but it still works. He has always loved everything technological.
Sounds like me. Speaking of which, I'm still waiting for my email from Valve to order my Steam Deck. I'm excited to check that thing out. But I was in like the second round, so I probably won't get my email for like a month or two. I love the lighting in this. It's so moody. Yeah, it still feels fairly choppy from time to time. So I'm going to try turning off the ray tracing. In all honesty, you probably won't notice it too much. I guess I don't need DLSS if we have ray tracing off, probably. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, it's like perfectly smooth now. Okay, it's going to be better without it, unfortunately.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls.
Gummy clusters. Sheely, I'm not like a huge Nerds person. They're okay, but I've never heard of gummy clusters. That sounds pretty good. Is that kind of like Nerds rope, but like smaller chunks?
The puppets I used to play with were made here.
I hate those.
I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
They have like a literal Santa's workshop in their basement. I think there is a slight motion blur. Is it bugging you guys? We can't turn it off. A new Minecraft texture pack. I gotta say, I do think the ray tracing in Minecraft is probably the best implementation I've seen. It's so much fun because you get to play around with obviously whatever you're building or destroying, and it's always changing the lighting. So it just looks so cool. Okay, even without ray tracing, it still kind of stutters from time to time. I think it's just the game engine.
These masks, I remember them vividly. I always tried to escape their gaze.
Okay, we're back here.
Oggi Bonsi. On the day of St. Alexis, the
Creepy.
battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing. Our Lady of Carmel, a company of the Falchium Regiment, counterattacked yesterday, forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under control.
I mean, even being embalmed, isn't this corpse going to start to like rot and stink pretty quickly if it's just out in like a nice hot day? They usually keep them in like a fridge almost until they're like buried.
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
Notice they failed to say Hitler there. Wow, so our dad is involved with the Nazis with some kind of new technology, huh?
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful.
Those are
but
cool.
I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
How can you enjoy those creepy dolls you have and be scared of those canes? Your dolls are way worse. Kano too rich? No such thing. More money, more problems.
I don't need that right now.
Okay, let's go see if we can take a picture of that bird. I think we've explored enough for now. That goes downstairs. I think she said it was going to be right outside. I hear birds. Giulia's bike can be used to get around to locations faster.
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
It sounds like it, Phantasma. If not directly, at least working with them. Look how pretty that looks. That looks cool. Obviously, you can't. It's not like an open world where you can explore, but. Kano, did you just self-report? Oh, we can go down here. Never mind. I guess we can kind of explore. But if I look at, let's see, where was it? B. Oh no, not there. I wanted to look at like my tasks. I forgot how to do that. What button was that? Not J for journal. B looks at your bag. Not tab. I've totally forgot what button it is. I'm just trying different buttons now. K. K is for task. Maybe that's it. Try the camera. Take a photo in the garden. If you look at the map. Ah, okay. This is where it wants me to go. Nice. So let's, yeah. I guess we're just going to follow this road kind of around the house. Or we can cut through this way. Yeah, I don't think anybody likes to be called a Nazi. So this would be the garden right here, I'm guessing. Oh, I see some birds over there. Yeah, we're in the right area. Ah, there's a bird. How close do I have to get? Oh, I bet I need to break out the camera. Here we go. You're about to use Giulia's camera. It's a 1940 Rolleicord with 120 millimeter film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game's story. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate the points of photographic interest. This icon will appear and become clearer the closer you are. Press E to see your camera and any fitted attachments. No camera skin unlocked. Dang it. That's cool. You get camera skins in this game. So E to stop browsing. Look for the subject you want to photograph and left click to continue or press Q to exit camera mode. You're about to take your first picture. To simplify the simulation, the picture preview displays the settings as you change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to focus. Well, this is like way more involved than I expected. I'm so used to just camera, click. This is like a full-on historic camera tutorial. Prepare your first picture. If you stand still, you'll be able to fine-tune the rotation of the camera pitch and height. So R and F is height. Okay. Let's go down low for this. And inclination is Q and E. Oh! Getting tricky with it. Let's try it. I want it straight for that, I think. Okay, it says it's poorly exposed right now. Is that because of the lighting? How do I fix the exposure? Right now, our only problem is, oh, subject is out of frame. The only problem we have is poorly exposed, but I'm not sure if I can fix that. Bird, how do I do this? Okay, what if I have only two of the problems? A control shows the adjustment panel. Open the advanced settings panel to make your picture unique. Holy cow, guys. Use the control panel's control to adjust focus, exposure, and aperture. Okay, that's how I can do it. I can change the exposures there. Man, I don't know hardly anything about taking pictures. So, and our aperture, that's like how open the lens is, which lets in more light, right? So it's poorly exposed still. There we go. It wants it about there. Oh, it still says it's poorly exposed. I screwed up. How much exposure do you want, game? I keep trying to tweak the exposure, but it always says poorly exposed on the left-hand side. You can press K to skip the tutorial, but man, I think I might really screw it up if I do that. Press the plus symbol or play symbol to switch to the extras tab. Oh, right here. Here we go. Here you'll find all of the camera's add-ons. You'll be able to use different lenses, filters, films, and various sensitivities and much more. Right now, however, you only have 100 ISO film. I think a lot of this is actually optional. Oh, it says properly, not poorly, my bad. Properly exposed. It is poorly exposed. Okay, after closing this window, adjust the camera space and take your shot. You're about to take a photo where an important feature of the story hasn't been correctly framed. You can continue, but the story may not progress. Well, no. Let's not do that. What important story thing am I missing right here? Do I need to be further out? Okay, so I need to be a little bit farther away, I guess. I think it's just because the exposure. Maybe I can't. I'm going to skip the story or whatever. Let's get this thing properly exposed. Oh, is red good? I was thinking red was bad. So if red is good, then am I missing these two things, I suppose? So I guess I'm too distant. Oh, that's true. Now it says subject framed. I see. So now just my focus is incorrect. I was like reading that the opposite. Okay. So properly exposed is correct now. Now we just have to focus. Now we're in focus. That looks good to me. We've been messing with that enough. Congratulations, you have taken your first photo. You can shoot as many photos as you want throughout the game, but remember that only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you will learn how to develop the photos you've taken. I wonder if we have limited film or anything. That one had like a lot of tutorial to it for that one task, huh? But it seems like that one task is going to be used over and over, so that'll be important.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
I was way off.
Daddy recently became a general in the German army.
Ah.
He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
I think it was downstairs here is the photo developing room. You know what's funny is a lot of people have been complaining about Elden Ring having some performance hitching problems on PC, and I've noticed it. And this game does the same thing, but it's like 10 times worse here. Like as I'm moving around, every once in a while my screen kind of, I don't know if you noticed, but it seems to like hitch and like move really fast. Luckily for this kind of game, it doesn't make that big of a deal because we're not like fighting something. I sure hope so, Kano. But what are World War II dolphins? Did they use dolphins for combat in World War II? I like to think all animals go to heaven. Now, of course, we can try turning graphics down more, but it seems to run perfectly smooth until those hitches, so I'm not sure that's the issue. Okay, to develop a photo, you'll first have to use the Enlarger. The Enlarger is an optical instrument that allows you to process photographic paper. After shooting a photo, the film must be developed in several steps. This aspect has been omitted for the sake of simplicity, but in reality, the steps are as follows. They wanted to make it more complex, but they decided not to. The film is firstly rolled on a reel and put inside a small tank. That tank is then immersed in the developer, washed, and then immersed in a stop bath. It is then washed again and finally cut. You'll find your rolls of film already developed and ready for printing. Choose the image you want to print to paper. The preview on the left-hand side will help you choose. Of course, you will see your images in negative. Well, we only have one, so develop this photo. The Enlarger allows you to customize your photos even more. You can choose on which part of the paper the picture will be printed. You can adjust the focus and choose how long to expose the photographic paper. With the red filter, you can project and see the image on paper without exposing it. Use the controls to move the paper on the bench and to adjust the magnification and focus. When all 3 circles are aligned, the picture is focused. You will see the image out of focus when aligned. You probably shot it that way. I see. If you shot it out of focus, obviously it's can't fix that in post, right? Fairy Dew, how are you doing, Fairy Dew? What's new? It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing good. I had no idea, Kano. They did some wild stuff, though. Nothing would surprise me. Nothing would surprise me. Okay, play with the adjustments until you're happy. When you're ready, press space to continue. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it about there, kind of centered. Adjust alignment, W and S. Oh, okay. Let's go close. Adjust focus is A and D. I think if you focus correctly with your picture, that's going to be focused. So card out of position. Position okay, but now it's not in focus. Ah, there we go. Expose. When the red filter is removed, the image is exposed onto the paper. This process has been automated and made faster than what happens in real life. I didn't know this was like a 1940s, photography simulator. Now we wait. I bet Fairy Dew is work kicking your butt right now. I feel that. Immerse the paper in developer and the image will appear. Look at that creepy lady's image in the background scrolling. To achieve ideal exposure, take the paper out of the developer when the timer is in the green zone. If you take the paper out too early or too late, the picture will be ruined and you'll have to print it again. Okay, this is a timing puzzle, huh? So spacebar when it's in the green. Okay, about 3 seconds. 2, 1, bam. In real life, immersion in the developer is followed by a wash, a stop bath, and then a second wash. These additional baths have been skipped for the sake of simplicity. Thank you.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly.
Oh, I kind of have
I can
some.
take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
I kind of have some extra junk at the top, it looks like, where it's just white. It didn't actually print there. So here's your printed photo. You can keep it in your album or scrap it. You can print each shot as many times as you like. All shots remain available to print at any time. You're no messiah. That sounds familiar, Christian, but I can't. Well, wait. Is it 7? Is it 7 that said that? I'd have to guess with you it's 7. How dare you have a white top? I ruined it. I ruined the picture. And we got to know, we going to be able to sleep in the game, Kano? I think we just woke up. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and save our first picture. Put it in the album. I don't know if we have a limit to how many. I got it, Christian. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so that was the first of these. I'm going to double check the graphics settings really quick just to see if I see anything that I think might be leading to hitching. But I kind of don't think so. We have VSync on. That should be good. We can actually try dropping things to high just to see if it makes a difference. We'll see. I don't think it will. It just seems, oh yeah, it just seems like when I'm moving around and turning and stuff, sometimes the whole world skips a beat. Okay, let's check our tasks again. So we finished the camera. We still have to put something in the frame, but we have to take a self-portrait. So we need a tripod to do that. A tripod would be useful to put the camera on. I can't hold it with my hand. We can't do selfies because it'd be moving around, right? There will surely be one in the basement. Aren't I in the basement? I figured I was in the basement. Where did I miss it? Where is the tripod? Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So Fairy Dew. There's been some creepy stuff so far. Right now, oh, here's a tripod. It's a little chill, but the basic story as to where we are right now, our original character's name was Giulia. And we were going to like the lake with our sister to go do some stuff. We were going to take some pictures. And then we found her floating in the lake dead. We don't know what killed her. We went out to rescue her. And as we were checking on her body, we were having denial, like, oh, she's not dead. She's not really dead. It was kind of weird. And then what we ended up doing was we took her name tag, because she's our twin sister, and put it on herself. So now our parents are convinced that Yuli is dead, and we are Martha, which was the sister that actually died. That's why the game's called Martha is Dead. So we're kind of pretending to be our dead sister right now. It's all kinds of weird. And right now we're going to take a picture of ourselves and put it in a photo frame, because that's what Martha would have wanted. And Martha is deaf. Yes.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
So we have to pretend we are deaf. Oh, that's cool, Krem. Yeah, we have an instant camera too, like a more modern one, Fujifilm or something like that. But yeah, it works really well. It's fun. All right, let's start the timer. Take this beautiful selfie. Smiling. Because nobody smiles in these. Just give her a neutral dead face picture. Who would want that? Yoink. Okay, let's go develop that. Yes, Christian. That's like the final quote of that movie, isn't it? I really like that quote. I've seen those like little portable printers. That's super useful too, especially when you're hanging out with friends. Want to create like little instant memories to share without just sending to them digitally, I guess. Something to put on the fridge,
It's
maybe.
always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly, or they'll think I'm crazy.
You're going to go take a picture of the corpse in the living room? Okay, see, this is creepy as hell. Okay, let's have it zoomed out a little bit. Out there. Adjust alignment, adjust focus. Right about there. I think you want that as close as possible. Heart is out of position. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. Expose. Very carefully, Phantasma. I have a feeling when this develops, it's going to be creepy or something. Oh, got to time it just right. See, once we've gone through it, it's more fun. When you're like looking at all the tutorials, it's not. Bam. Oh, it looks normal. Good.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
That was a weak-ass smile, though, I gotta say. I'm pretty sure I told it to smile. She doesn't look too happy.
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
What could it have possibly have taken a picture of? I would assume like her...
Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study.
bringing the corpse
We
out of
live
the
in
water or
fear
something.
now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
That hand is unsettlingly close to the camera. Okay, the roll. Same day, 11:30 p.m. It didn't make a difference, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this back to ultra high quality. Because why not? There we go. Okay, so we have to go get a key from the dad's study, I believe it said. We still have to take a photo of Martha. We can use our bicycle to go places. We have to find a pump. We want to go to the camera at the lake. And to open the door, we need a key. So I think is it the door to go outside is locked? Is that right? Could be in Daddy's study. And the newspaper. I thought we did this. We read the paper, so I don't see what else we have to do with that. Okay, now it's creepier because it's not daytime and we're using this like crappy light source. I don't like it. Oh, we had to grab the... Oh, I got a new skin. I was like, why do I have to pick up the camera again? That's a new skin. That's cool. Dad's study. I think I saw that locked door earlier. Yeah, okay, this is kind of horrifying. Just walking by.
I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
I was going to say, who are you going to call? Wait, where's our light? How do I break the light back out? Oh, wow. You can actually hit X and turn on all these different options. Interesting. Wait, why are like shadows and stuff off? I only turned ray tracing off. I like the rest of these on. There we go. It'll still run smoothly. It's just really ray tracing. That's the hardest thing. Yeah, I don't...
It's dark and I can't turn on the lights. It's dangerous. I'll need a flash for the camera. I can look for it amongst Daddy's things in the room below his bedroom.
Yeah, I just tried to like look at the phone and she put away the light. Let me double check the controls real quick. Is there not a list of controls? I don't think there is. Usually games will let you look at like the maps, like how buttons are mapped out. I don't see that on here. I'm not sure if I can break it back out again. Oh, B, right for our bag phantasma. Good call. I guess we could just use it again from here. Nice. Brilliant. Yeah, F for flashlight. I think so. I was waiting for this body to jump up. Okay, so before we can take a picture of her, we need to get the flash. Look at the booty on this picture. Oh, that's like a conductor, isn't it? Like their back flaps from their coat. That goes out to the back room. Downstairs. I think we want to go upstairs. Yeah, I'm just waiting for something to jump out. So why you... Oh. Was that gunfire? Did you see that flash? Could have sworn I just saw like a light, big bright light. No? Here's our old room. And I assumed our dad's... the hitching problem. I assumed our dad's office is back here. Oh, but we still don't have a key to this room. We look at the tasks. Oh, it says could be in Daddy's study located below the bedroom. Okay. Wait, is that where the body is? Is the body in the study? Maybe that's it. You guys saw that weird flash too? It was probably a glitch. I think it might have just been a glitch. The hitching and things like that, like this game just came out like a week ago, I think. So I think we've come accustomed to most games having some strange glitching errors when they first come out. Unfortunately, it's kind of the new norm. Even Elden Ring has it, and that's like a really big release. Okay, so this might be the study. Yeah, it probably is. The only thing I see in here is the phone. This isn't the study? Yeah, I tried using spacebar to highlight stuff. I didn't see anything. Come back here a little bit. This goes to the basement. That's not below the bedroom. I think it would say basement. This is like storage. I don't think this is considered the study. More storage there. It's like the front door. And then there's like the living room. Yeah, it's got to be the room with the corpse, right? Let's call this the corpse room. It's got all the books. That means it's the study. Unless the space bar is just not working. No, see how it takes that little highlight over the phone and it makes it bigger? That's what it does when I press space bar. I wonder if I have to like open a drawer or something. A lot of guns. There's no gun safety at all in this house. Yeah, I don't see any keys. Okay, well, let's try something else. Soul in the photo. We can't take a picture of Martha until we find the flash. There surely will be one in your father's study among his things. Do I already have it? Maybe I already have the flash. Actually, it looks like there's something above the camera. Let's see if we can do it right now. Crap, I forget how to bring out the camera. R and X brings up this performance menu. It's weird. And T. How many buttons need to bring that up? Yeah, I thought C might do it. It's not C. Wait, do I just have to get close enough to this? No. Maybe you can only use it contextually, like in certain spots. Yeah, Crown, let me try all the doors again. So we got this door going outside. Can't open that. We could check in the basement. We actually haven't looked in the basement since it's been nighttime. That's a mousetrap. Doesn't it suck, Sheely? I mean, you want quick access to it in an emergency, but in non-emergencies, it just seems so reckless to do it that way. Game's telling me there's something over here. As we wander into the creepy darkness. It's almost worse with no music. There's the tripod again.
A tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures.
Maybe I wasn't able to do anything because I had to get this thing first. Turn the light on. It's not letting me turn the light back on. Game. What are you doing? Oh, we have a new
July
update.
18th. Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best part of me left with Martha. My enthusiasm, my desire to live, and the will to joke around. I find myself alone, left to my own devices, confused with no desire or expectations. I was handling the cameras at the lake and there was a floating body on the water. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yet another memory lapse.
Is she?
That lifeless body was Martha's, my sister. Mummy ran up to me and hugged me, thinking I was Martha, and that I, Giulia, was dead. I didn't correct her mistake, and now it's too late. If they find out I have been fooling everyone, I don't even want to think about it.
Be terrible.
I feel terribly guilty pretending to be Martha, pretending to be deaf. I took the photo for Martha's frame. I know it's too late now, and I felt incredible pain placing the picture. I said goodbye to her forever in that moment. I realized she was gone, and there was no going back. I must do one thing for Martha. I must find out what happened. The partisans couldn't have killed her. That's just ridiculous. Lapo is my friend, and he is one of them. He loved us so much. We know all of them, so it's just impossible.
That is a creepy photo with the broken glass and all the eyeballs on there. Ugh. Yeah, it's ye old Kindle that's backlit, right? I'm kind of curious too, since I can't even break out my lighter. How are you seeing things? Although it looks like the lighter is grayed out. I think this might be because I'm holding the tripod. And I don't know if I can put the tripod down. This is terrible. I think this is the way to go. I can't see what I'm doing. I can kind of see a wall and the floor. I think that's a barrel. Oh, this is awful. I just want to find stairs. Oh, I think that went up. I get out of here. I'm completely lost in darkness. Can you guys see anything? Like, I can kind of see the floor. Nope, I'm back in the barrels. Dang it. I can see our body a little bit. I can't even get back to where that tripod was originally. Okay, here's where the tripod was. I think it's like straight back this way. So I'm going to start running that way. Oh, ran into something. I think it's over here. Hey, I found it. Okay, good, good. Sense of direction helped. Very little sense of direction. So I'm guessing I'm supposed to set this up where our sister is. God, I can't see anything without that. Now I can use it. Why was it grayed out earlier? That was weird. Okay, am I supposed to take the tripod and use it out here? I actually don't even see the tripod in my bag. I don't know if I actually got it or not. I want to just double check it's not still there. That was weird. I don't know why I couldn't bring out the lighter again. Are you still there, tripod? No, you're gone. Okay, so I think we have it. It's very eerie running around here with no light. So that might have been one thing that I was missing. Oh, God. I thought that was a person for a second. When I ran up in the darkness, like just when you get the silhouette of that thing right there in the distance? Oh, I thought that was somebody standing there. Let me make sure there's nothing in here. Oh, what is all this? Is this the dad's study?
A lens and a roll of infrared film. They can photograph what the naked eye cannot see.
Maybe this is where we needed to go.
I have found what I need to take infrared photos.
And these?
With this lens, I can shoot very close up. Orange filter. When there is fog, it improves the image by giving it some contrast.
You mean the camera minigame gets even more complicated?
Blue filter. Ideal for indoor photos.
I mean, it would kind of make sense to have a flash somewhere in here with all the camera equipment, right? But no, I don't think it is. Well, we got some optional lenses. That's cool. Oh no, it's dark. Complete and utter darkness. Please let me take this out. Thank you. Nothing else in here. Okay, we've still not found Dad's study. That's safer though, Phantasma. Then you won't bash your head, right? We look at this again. Now, notice that these two quests are like red. I don't know if that just means it's the main quest or that I have to do these before I can do anything else. I can look at the map. How does that help me for this quest? Whoa. Oh, this is for the getting the cameras at the lake. Okay, that's what that is. So that can't be the next thing we have to do, I don't think. Film room. Yeah, I guess they would call it, or the dark room, Sid. I guess that might make more sense. Did you see what I'm missing, Phantasma? I've probably walked by it like 5 times. It does say it's upstairs. Man, I could have sworn they said like, oh, it's in Dad's study. It's like below our bedrooms. So that made me think it's on the base floor. Not the basement, but like, you know, the main entry floor. That door's locked. That was our old room. We can go in our room. Oh, wait, is this a study? I think I'm mixed up. That's right. This is a 3-story house, isn't it? Oh, I've been wasting so much time. I forgot that we walked by even more locked rooms. I was thinking this was like our bedroom. Okay, good.
Here's the camera flash. Now I can photograph Martha even in the dark.
Oh, are those like bulbs for the flash, I'm thinking?
Daddy's stuff. War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line.
Yikes. That's scary to have that in your house. There's like no protection. Hope that's not like secret intelligence. Nice, we got the keys to get out. Yeah, I think Daddy's study was locked when we first walked by this place. It's so eerily realistic with like no music, no sound at all. We can also go up here either. Oh, have a good night, Krem. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully we don't say anything too terrifying right before you go to bed. But yeah, get some good rest, dude. Sleeping. Wondering why we turned off our... Oh, this is creepy.
I shouldn't risk it really, but I love watching them sleep. It's the only time they are together and not fighting.
That's sad. I mean, let's be real. I am just looking to rob them. As we do in all adventure games, we have to be a kleptomaniac. But doesn't look like there's anything to take. So let's get out of here. It would be funny if this turned into a stealth game, avoiding our parents sneaking around. This is a darn good lighter. I like the infinite fuel, and it gives off quite a lot of light. Usually a lighter in video games is practically useless. Yeah, you know we're going to need those scissors for something gruesome. Zombie Martha. Okay, so we can take a picture of her now. The camera can be used in very dark lighting by attaching the flash. Perfect. That's exactly what we got. Ooh, which side do we want? What's your good side, Martha? Right here? Or books behind you? I think this one's probably better. Okay, so camera right here. It looks like Q is the button to break out your camera. E is observe the camera. Oh, I can change the skin. I can't even see the skin if I wanted to. Use the camera. Here we go. How am I supposed to do this in darkness? The subject is framed. It's in focus. I need to attach the flash first. I think. How do we do that? Maybe it's under the observe camera menu. So I can go silver or base. That's it. Actually, I don't know if I can do it there. Did the painting get you? I'm just waiting for her to jump up. No, it's got to be in here somewhere. Oh, adjustments panel. Does this let me attach it? Here we go. Attachments. Here we go. Flash. Nice. Now we can see what the hell we're doing. Piece of cake. Get it framed and focus. Whoa, let's get some cool angles here now. So focus is... Oh, I have to change the menus and the adjustments. Let's just go right here. Control. Now we can change. It's in focus. It almost looks like she's breathing. Just because like some parts of her are kind of moving. Like just, I don't know, the textures or something. You can kind of see some shimmering. It almost looks like she's moving. Okay, so we have a too dark problem, but I think that would be fixed just with the flash, right? Oh, here we go. Maybe we're supposed to use a blue filter. It says useful with artificial light, counteracts reds. Maybe not. Are we supposed to take a picture with her or just her by herself? I think we're ready. You're about to take a photo where an important feature of the story hasn't been correctly framed. Okay, so anytime you don't have all those set up correctly, it's not going to work. How do I fix the darkness problem? If we're using a flash, like you don't see it until it happens, right? Am I just supposed to mess with the exposure more? There we go. Okay, you want it real bright with that aperture.
Done. It would be nice to have you always by my side, even if it's just a picture.
No, that's not good at all. Soul in the photo. Let's go develop that photo. Yeah, I think the indoor lens, it said for like artificial light. I think that's different than like your flash. Back over here. Luckily, now that we've done this a couple times, it's pretty quick. There's some music. It felt so lonely without it. I actually really like the music in this game so far. I don't know why it says card is out of position. I mean, it seems like everything in that square would be taken up by the picture. Sometimes they, I think it's like a certain size they require. There we go. Let's go extreme close up so you can't do that. I just want to be sure none of it's cut off. Right there. Adjust focus. Right about there.
A photograph is both the present and the past.
Done.
Like a dead body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died.
It's just a terrifying idea of capturing somebody's soul at all. Oh, timer time. So it looks like it's always around 10 seconds, right? I think that's what they said. Bam.
Her face can no longer tell me if what happened was my fault. I should have known that already. All I can do is head to the lake and get those rolls.
Just waiting for something bad to show up. Okay, are there any other little side things we can do while we're here? I already read the newspaper. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I think they keep adding one every single day. That's why this quest doesn't go away. We also have to find a pump. I don't think it's in the house, though, because we've pretty fully explored this house. So let's go to the front door. Now that we have the key, we should be able to do that. I hate how dark it is here. Okay, which one was the front door? I think it's where, like, what looks like the kitchen? Let's see, past the... No, not that way. That's like the back door where we had to put flowers. I think it's this way. So is this the front door? Yes, I think that's it. And we're going to walk all the way to the lake. Sweet, we got a light upgrade. A lantern. A gas lantern. That's really cool. Have you guys ever used a gas lantern before? I never have. I have some friends that have used it on like camping trips and stuff, but I've never owned one myself. Oh yeah, let's check out the map. We actually want to go way over there. So it looks like the path is kind of over here a little bit. I think. Or maybe that's not how we access it. I think we gotta go this way. No, we haven't gotten a scare yet. Thank goodness. But we're about to go down to the lake. And you know nothing good is going to come of that. Yeah, this way. I don't think this is a game where you need to like save all the time, but I'm not sure. I'd be shocked if we saw a giant animal or something. Oh, so this I think is the opposite side of where we got the tripod. Kind of like the cellar. A really nice sized property. Want to go this way and down.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
I feel it brushing up against me like a cold wind. I hurt Martha. The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me. How could I have done such a thing?
Oh, I saw that. I saw that. That's the lady in white. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? She's waiting for us. She's waiting for us. Like she's right behind me. That noise. I got all turned around. We want to go this way. We could take a picture. Oh, it's a military helmet. Why not? Yeah, that was creepy. There's some weird voices going on. Okay, subject framed. It's too dark though, so we need to go to control. Actually can't make it any lighter. Now it's in focus, but how do I make it lighter? Oh, flash. There we go.
German soldiers. Daddy ordered patrols to be carried out near the house, but how could they have lost a helmet? God only knows.
Yes, you got to take those pictures to get just a little bit more story. This is where we go. The ghost wants us to take pictures, maybe. Oh, there's a light on over here. What is this? They have candles out here? Does like candles burn all night? It's creepy as hell. I feel like we're playing that Blair Witch game. Getting lost in the woods. Heard something. We're getting close. Yeah, this is pretty eerie. Yeah, I guess we want to figure all this out by ourselves.
Damn lamp.
Oh, crap.
Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
That sucks. Oh, there she is. She's just chilling there, waiting to get us in the dark. I see how it is, lady in white. Yeah. Well, the parents, they think we're just deaf. So, they're not too concerned. I guess how much trouble we're going to get into. I don't know. They do seem very negligent, don't they? Tiny phrases. Thank goodness. We got a slight break from the tension for a moment. Slight break. Tiny phrases. 29 months. How are you doing, Tiny? It is great to see you. I hope you guys are all doing great out there with everything going on. How have you been, Tiny? What is up? Hopefully you are doing fantastically. Yes, welcome to our trauma, Tiny. We're playing a spooky game and things are getting kind of crazy right now. Notice with this game running, man, this program is hardly moving. Those characters are very jumpy and jittery. It's struggling to keep up with the game. Nice catches, Phantasma. But how are you doing, Tiny? We missed you. Hope you're doing well. Let's disperse the trauma. And you're doing okay? Just keeping up. It's pretty much just news all the time, right? That's what I'm getting. Just can't stop looking at it and just stresses you out even more. Okay, I think I might have got turned around. No, I think this is the right way. So there's 3 places we have to look at for the camera at the lake. Let's go this way first. I'll go nice and slow. Keep the That was such a gruesome scene, Phantasma. Oh my
The
gosh.
cameras are somewhere around here.
Multiple cameras? I didn't know there was multiple cameras. Okay, let's see what's on this one. I guess we just have to take the film and go develop it, right?
2 cameras left.
We can actually keep going down here all the way to the dock. There might be a nice photo op here. Yeah, it's just like you're waiting for something to happen that completely changes everything, Tiny, but it's not good for our mental health to keep looking at that. So good that you are trying to avoid it during parts of the day. Yeah, the music's building up. Got a boat out here. Oh, those flies look cool. Don't see much else out here. Okay. Let's book it back up there and get around to the next camera. I hear noises again. There it is again. That creepy voice. I hate it. I don't know what it is, but I hate it. Okay, we want to take a right over here. Yeah, we have people from so many different parts of the world in this community. It's good to keep tabs on everybody during a crazy time like this. Luckily, we've been able to talk to Alex and Therapy Android, and they're both doing good so far. What's that red thing right there? Like a little red marker. I don't know what that's all about.
A shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of it. One more camera to collect.
So she doesn't even know what that was. Yes, Tiny. I don't think we have anybody in our community that was actually from the Ukraine, but I think we've talked to everybody that was in Russia. And, of course, Relentless isn't too far off, but Relentless is doing good as well, so that's good. I think everybody that we know of so far is safe and okay. Okay, camera. Here we go. Phantom's like, no, let's not take a picture. We don't need to. Oh, did I do it again? I guess I think of it as like, I guess I probably do it, because I would also say the same thing if I say the United States. I wouldn't say somebody's from United States. I'd say somebody's from the United States. But that's weird, because I wouldn't say the same thing from Mexico. I would say somebody's from Mexico. I wouldn't say they're from the Mexico. I don't even know why I do it from Ukraine. Thank you for calling me out on that. I gotta get better. Okay, so subject framed. We're out of focus, though. I want to back up just a little bit. Let's do it right there. R and F is height. Look at me trying to make the perfect picture. Okay. We need to fix the focus. There. Everything else looks good. Shoot it.
How could it have ended up here? It looks familiar.
Is that a person out there? No, I think it's a log. Yeah, it's just a stick. Okay. Good. Oh, is this the other camera? Oh, that was quick. Yeah, that makes total sense. Just how you've heard it for so
That's
long,
it.
it just
I've got them all.
turns into
These
that. It's
films
so
are going to help me
subconscious.
understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them.
What is that up there? There's some lights, like way up there. Looks like a house, I guess. I don't know. Are we going to make it back safely? That is the question. I don't think it's our house. It looks like it's across the lake, Allie. Yeah, our house is kind of up this hill through the trees, but that's like, I don't know, on the other side of everything. It might become relevant, or it might just be like background decor. I'm going to try to get back without looking at the map. Let's see how turned around I get. I just know we need to keep going uphill. Does that mean coffee and food, Tiny? Good morning, by the way. Okay, I think we're on the right track.
Giulia. Giulia.
Oh, crap! Don't like that. Get away! Run! You weren't kidding about running. Oh, I'm so tempted to turn around and look. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh! I have to hurdle over these things. And duck. Right mouse button to duck. There we go. It's kind of like a quick time event almost. Uh-oh. Our voice is changing. I don't know if I'm going the right direction anymore. This doesn't look familiar. Why are we slowing down? What is happening? Where are we? I don't remember this door. With all the skulls. We got a nice remodel, actually. This would be awesome. And now we're going to hell. Are you behind me? Oh, that was creepy. Yeah, now we're at that place across the lake, right? It is our house. This is the side entrance. This went right into the room where she's buried. Why am I so tiny? Am I crouching? I can't seem to get up. I think I'm supposed to be this tiny. We're a little kid! Okay, that makes sense. Oh, crap! So gross looking. That's what happens when you don't bury them. Ew. Ew. Oh. Is there a baby in there? Was she pregnant? Ah! Oh no, no, are we baby? Am I baby now? Oh no, I can't swim! Get out of there, baby. Oh, there's us. I think it's us. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I can swim. Kind of. Very slowly. Nope. Nope. We're gone. Oh, have a good class, Tiny. Hope you have a great day. Thank you again for dropping in. Well, there's all kinds of symbolism and stuff happening there. Was she pregnant. Does this have something to do with that guy that we were talking about earlier?
Yet
That
another nightmare.
maybe they both liked.
She entered my dreams once more. Maybe she wants to talk to me. What am I saying? Fairy tales coming true. Yet I feel... No, these are the thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy.
You sure about that? Did she pee herself? Oh, no, that's not that. No.
Oh, damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not due yet, and there's a lot more than usual. What's happening to me? Am I going to be joining Martha sooner than I thought? I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The truth awaits me. It must be hidden within those rolls.
Well, I think we should address that first. Let's figure out what that is. Oh my gosh. That is wild. That's a heavy flow day, I believe, is the term. But might have something more to do with other stuff going on in this game, like the analogy of her being pregnant. And I'm curious if it has maybe some kind of weird jealousy love triangle with this guy that was visiting. I wonder if that's some reason why she hurt Martha or something. I don't know. It's interesting. That was gruesome. That was really gruesome. Okay, this is probably a good stopping point right now. We're just starting a new chapter. And if we look at our quests, we still have a few from previous that we haven't done yet. Looks like we have to read the newspaper every day and still do the bicycle. And then we can finally see what's on all those films to develop, which I'm very interested about. Nice. We don't know how she hurt Martha yet. Not exactly. But we got some more clues that maybe Martha was pregnant, actually. And then our dream, it looked like she had ripped open her stomach and there was a baby in there. And then it looked like Giulia, us actually, hung ourselves right after that, or during when we saw that corpse. It was weird. It was crazy. Not sure what to make of all of it yet. Yeah, let's get a whole bottle of hydrogen peroxide for that mess. Oof. Okay, let's go ahead and try a save. I've actually never saved it. These are all auto saves. So let's create a new save. Save. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Samoan girl, how are you doing? Just want to stop by and say hi? You've already seen this and you're good? Trigger warnings in this game. Very true. Yeah, if you know of any other trigger warnings or when they happen, Samoan, that would be very useful. Without spoiling the game, of course. But none of us have seen it, so they're kind of just catching us by surprise. It is gruesome, though. It is very gruesome. We're just starting chapter 3, I think. So we're still pretty early into the game. What an experience. Oh my gosh. I'm very curious to see where this